Hi everybody, this is Mindspace's Jolly Joy and I'm so excited to be sharing my very first video, and I'm so happy to share with everyone about my journey as an uh, English language teacher in Japan. I'm currently living in Toki City. So Toki City is what in Japan would call an inaka. Inaka is a small city, or rather countryside city. So I am so happy to be here, and I have been looking forward to coming to Japan for a long time, from 2020 actually, but because of COVID, it's been closed. So I want to share my journey on how it is coming to Japan in 2022. It has not been easy. There's so much paperwork. There's so much documents you need to go to the embassy. And I also want to share my journey of teaching English abroad. I would also want to be sharing with everyone who's following me. How do you apply? Um, I know most of the people come here with a JET program, excuse me, but for those of us who come from Kenya and other parts of Africa, there is no JET program. So what are the other programs available? What are the other options? What are the other ways? And I also want to be sharing with you all about the application process. How do you apply, and do you have to be a teacher? Do you need to have an education degree, and for which you actually don't need? And I just want to be able to be sharing with you opportunities available abroad. Japan is one of the places you can actually work. I have previously worked in Vietnam, and I want to be sharing with you. And I have a friend who's working in Vietnam, China. So Japan is not the only place you can actually work as a teacher, and you can work in South Korea, you can work in Japan, Spain, and many other countries. So if you're looking to exploring abroad, if you're looking to finding opportunities abroad, if you're in Kenya, where I come from, and you're looking to working abroad, be it as a teacher or whatever it is you're looking to doing, I'm here to really guide you on paths available and what you can do and how you can connect with jobs. Mine is to just advise, and just by sharing my story, I want to be very honest. I don't want to promise people that I can help, connect you with jobs. Mine is to really help, because for the longest time I always loved, working abroad, and this is just to share my journey and to advise and to point you to where I, where I feel maybe you should look into. And there are sites that have these jobs. There are recruiting agents. So that's basically what I look forward to sharing with you, and sharing my journey as a teacher, and also looking to sharing, especially those who are looking to working as teachers abroad, especially English language teachers. That's where you're teaching English as a second language. I want to advise on tips of teaching, be it because I'm currently teaching young elementary children, I'm teaching high school children, students, and I'm also teaching adults. So how do you go about that? So yes, so please stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, and I will try my best to give you this information. And so please leave your comments or questions, and I will look into them and factor in my future videos. And yes, I am so excited about my journey in Japan. So far, I would say it's been beautiful. It's been amazing since I came here, especially because I had given up on coming to Japan, since Japan had been locked since COVID, and they actually opened Japan this year. 1st of March is when I was able to put in my application for the visa, and I got my visa, and this is a month actually since I came here. So I'm excited, and everything has been so good. I'm loving the food, I'm loving the environment. The weather has been challenging, but taking a day at a time. And one of the other things that I'm passionate about is mental health. And if you know Japan, you know mental health is a huge challenge here. And that's what I was doing back in Kenya. And I'm looking to doing that even here. So I'm excited and looking to see what I can do in terms of mental health. And yeah, so that's one of the things I will also be sharing in my channel. So yes, like I said, this is basically a debrief or just intro. And yes, I look forward to sharing more. So for me, the first time I applied for a job, I applied in China, got interviewed, but that didn't work because China has remained closed for the longest time. The second time I applied, uh, I've tried Vietnam, but that didn't work. And then I applied for Japan. So the first time I applied through LinkedIn, and I applied through a recruiting agency that recruits for the government. And I got interviewed, passed my interview, but I could not come because of COVID. So I had to wait. And while I was waiting, I applied to a private school, got interviewed, and that's how I actually came here. So as you can see, there are many ways of doing your application. You can either apply through the recruiting agency. If your country has the JET program, please apply, because that is also one of the best ways to come to Japan. And if not, yeah, there are many. LinkedIn has a lot of opportunities. If you check Japan specifically, you see a lot of opportunity, not just teaching, and you can apply. One of the things that I've learned through this process is that sometimes we think it's impossible. Sometimes we think that, LinkedIn is just there, but there are so many job postings every day, and they are definitely looking for somebody, and that somebody could be you. So please go ahead and apply. If your dream is to work abroad, please do go ahead and apply. And please follow me. Please subscribe to this channel, because I'll be sharing with you more, and I'll try my best to answer your questions. And I'll also try my best to find more information for anyone who's wanting to come to Japan.